This project is an implementation of a widely used system called automatic number plate recognition. The automatic number plate recognition, also known as ANPR, is a technology that uses optical character recognition on images to read vehicle registration plates to create vehicle location data. It can use existing closed-circuit television, road rule enforcement cameras, or cameras specifically designed for the task. ANPR is used by police forces around the world for law enforcement purposes, including to check if a vehicle is registered or licensed. It's also used for electronic toll collection on pay-per-use roads and as a method of cataloging the movement of traffic, for example, by highways agencies. The ANPR can be used to store the images captured by the cameras as well as the text from the license plate. With some configurable to store a photograph of the driver, systems commonly use infrared lighting to allow the camera to take picture at any time of day and night. ANPR technology must take into account plate variations from place to place. There are three steps involved in number plate recognition. The first step is to detect the license plate from the car. We will use the counter option in OpenCV to detect for rectangular object to find the number plate. The accuracy can be improved if we know the exact size, color, and approximate location of the number plate. Normally, the detection algorithm is trained based on the position of camera and the type of number plate used in that particular area. This gets trickier if the image does not even have a car. In this case, we will use additional step to detect the car and then the license plate. Once we've detected the license plate, we have to crop it out and save it as a new image. Again, this can be done easily using the OpenCV. Finally, the new image that we obtained in the previous step is sure to have some characters such as numbers and alphabets written on it. So we can perform the OCR, the optical character recognition on it to detect that number and store it to the database. Here is a more specific explanation for the first step, the number plate detection. Resizing can help us to avoid any problems with bigger resolution images. Make sure the number plate still remains in the frame after resizing. Grayscaling is very common in all image processing steps. So this speeds up other following processes since we no longer have to deal with the color details when processing an image. The image will be transformed something like this when the step is done. So the second step, for the second step, every image will have useful and useless information. In this case, for us, only the license plate is useful information, and the rest of them are pretty much useless for the project. So this useless information is called noise. Normally, using blurring will remove the unwanted details from an image. So the third step is interesting, where we perform the edge detection, and there are many ways to do it. The most straightforward way is to use the canny edge method from the OpenCV library. After that, once the counters have been detected, we sort them from big to small and consider only the first 10 results, ignoring the others. In our image, the counter could be anything that has a closed surface, but of all the obtained results, the license plate number will also be there since it's also a closed surface. After we know where the number plate is, the remaining information is pretty much useless for us. So we can proceed with masking the entire picture except for the place where the number plate is. The next step in the number plate recognition is to segment the license plate out of the image by cropping it and saving it as a new image. We can then use this image to detect the character in it. And the final step of the whole project in this number plate recognition is to actually read the number plate information from the segmented image. For this project, I'm going to simply work with the OpenCV and my phone camera, using the phone to take photos for the cars, and then use the OpenCV code to recognize the number plate. Alright, thanks for watching.